again in the Scoreboard Addicts Pub. I'm TJ, and today is day number 13 of Beer and a Take, counting down the 25 beers of Christmas. Tonight, going with a stout. I have Duclaw Brewing Company, Unicorn Farts After Dark.
Chill out and have a drink.
Why am I drinking something labeled as farts? I have no idea, but why not, right? You only live once. This is a chocolate cinnamon breakfast stout with gold glitter. All right, it may be farts, but you had me at gold.
What? He's back! It's Goldust King! I see it's Goldust! Goldust is back! He got electrocuted! On February the 3rd, I'll remember like it was yesterday!
It's 8.5% alcohol by volume, and it is a second take of a collaboration between Duclaw Brewing and Diablo Donuts. So, I guess the original was Unicorn Farts, this is Unicorn Farts After Dark. So, let's give it a shot. Cheers. So, I thought we got ripped. I tried to get the gold flakes on camera. It just wasn't working. But as I'm sitting here and looking at it when I just held it up, I can see like little specks in there reflecting the light, and you can kind of make it out. It's just a little glittery in there. It's really hard to see. I was expecting to be like Goldschlager, where you get the full gold leaf flakes in there, but a little sprinkling of gold. I mean, whatever, I guess it's cool. But as far as the beer goes, this is very stout forward. And what I mean by that is a lot of times when you do these holiday beers or seasonal beers, they just throw a Mod Podge of flavors together and just, I guess, as to draw you in, hey, this tastes like this, this, and this, and you try it, and it drowns out the beer flavor, and that culmination of different flavors sometimes doesn't mix correctly, and it just makes a shitty drink that you wasted your money on. This, however, they took their time to come up with a great stout. Right out the gate, you get a dark roasted coffee that coats the palate, a little bitterness on that, but not a bitterness from the hops. It's definitely bitterness from that coffee note. And then after that, those spice and holiday flavors come in. You get the chocolate, definitely get the cinnamon, and I'm getting a little vanilla on the end as well. Very long finish, but it's not creamy. It's a little on the heavy side. I mean, this stuff looks like motor oil with tiny gold flakes in it, but pretty damn enjoyable. So, my sports take tonight is Shohei Ohtani, the $700 million man, is apparently going to defer $68 million of his $70 million a year contract till 10 years from now, after he's done with his contract and done with his playing career, you would assume. So, like, is that not insane? Getting paid less than 5% of what you're contractually getting paid and then going out there to play? And I understand that reportedly he makes somewhere around $50 to $60 million a year outside of baseball. So is it that big of a hit? But I think it is. Like, we could all use extra money. What if this guy wants to ball out like Jeff Bezos and buy himself a yacht because he can? Who cares? It's his money. Well, technically it's not his money because he's deferring it. The first question I would have is, how much of that is coming from the Dodgers saying, hey, we have no problem making you the highest paid MLB baseball player, but we'll get you the money eventually, and this is the deal you're going to have to take? I mean, if that's the case, what are you really going to do? How can you turn down $700 million? But I don't know. At the same time, I think it bastardizes this luxury tax, because now you're still going to find ways to finagle and get your team underneath that luxury tax rule, right? Supposedly, the hit is going to be $46 million a year. But again, that still opens up a lot of contract space. You know what I mean? You're saving off the top $20-something million, right? Or $18 million, whatever it's going to be, to then go out and sign other players. So what's the point of having this luxury tax if you're going to allow teams to just circumvent it any way they can? It's a little insane. It's a little stupid. Me personally, I want my money now. I want to get paid. I don't care if it's $10. Give me that full $10. I'm not deferring $2 out of that shit. Daddy needs his money.
So you have my money? I owe you that money tomorrow, right?
But
So, it's still mine.
I'll take anything at this point, though, so who the hell am I kidding? Back to the beer. So, like I said, very stout forward. If this wasn't presented as Unicorn Farts After Dark, the sparkly can, essentially telling you these seasonal holiday flavors that you're gonna get. If I just had a pour of this at a bar, I would think this is just a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill, good stout. I mean, it's crafted beautifully. It's very heavy. It's very smooth, and it's absolutely crushable. I mean, even though it's heavy, you can slam down a few of these, and I mean, you probably shouldn't, 8.5%, but it's just a very good overall beer. And then at the end, getting that hit of those holiday flavors, I very much enjoyed this. This is going to get a 3.5 out of our 5 beer flight score. It definitely doesn't stack up to the forged Irish Stout. I'm more of a nitro stout kind of guy, more of that creaminess.
What the hell did you just say?
Why am I setting myself up to get ridiculed? But it's still an absolutely delicious stout, and I would definitely order one of these if I seen it on tap. I would love to try this on tap, actually, if they make it. So that was tonight's Beer and a Take. Cheers. Good luck with your shopping. You only got 12 days left, folks.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment.